bussin', not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with the best two-way 3-level score build in NBA 2K20. Now, this actually is a pretty rare build. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make it. Now, you can either make this build at the point guard, shooting guard, or small forward position, maybe even power forward, but those three are the ones I recommend. Personally, I am going to go shooting guard. If you want to go point guard or small forward, like I said, you definitely can. I'm going to go shooting guard, and this other stuff does not matter. That's personal preference. Alright, moving on to the height with this build, I personally am going 6'9". If you want to go 6'8", 6'7", I'm pretty sure you can if you want the Hall of Fame quick first step. Personally, like I said, I'm going to make a 6'9", just because they have the best badge tiers. So we're going 6'9", and the weight, we are going 194 pounds because you have an 80 acceleration. If you go anything higher than that, you lose 80 acceleration. So go 194, and the wingspan. Now this build, I'm pretty sure to be able to get this name, the 3-ball has to be at least an 85 for silver limitless range. I was to tell you guys, I'm actually going to 7'1" wingspan for 89 3-ball. That gives you gold blinders, gold agent 3s. I was to tell you guys, if you don't really care about that, then you could make this build with a 7'4" wingspan and just have an 85 3-pointer for silver limitless range. I was to tell you guys, there's also another way you can actually make this build with a 92 3 and get gold limitless range. Now you're probably wondering, oh, why didn't I go for that? Pay attention to that block. If you go with the 6'10" wingspan, your block only goes to an 86. As you guys know, for anchor silver, you need an 87 block, so you're one attribute point away. Personally, I think silver anchor is really good, so I decided to sacrifice gold limitless range. I went 7'1" wingspan, 89 3-ball, so I can have a 91 block, so I get the silver anchor. If you don't really care about silver anchor, you're fine with bronze, then you could go for the 92 3-ball, but I'm going 6'9", 194 and a 7'1" wingspan, and then body shape doesn't matter. I'm just gonna pick build. Alright, moving on to the attributes for this two-way 3-level score build, man. Make sure you guys do copy it down just like this. So the close shot is going up all the way to a 76 for the extra badge point. As you guys know, 75 close shot does unlock silver fearless, silver fast twitch, and silver masher. Driving layup is going all the way up to an 80. As you guys know, does unlock the best layup packages in the game, Zach LaVine and Jelly layup packages, and silver slithery, Hall of Fame giant slayer. Driving dunk is going all the way up to an 86 for the pro driving contact dunks and gold limos takeoff, silver posterizer, so go 86 driving dunk. And standing dunk, we're bumping this all the way up to a 68 for the extra badge point. That also pairs pretty good with silver fast twitch, so that's what we are doing for finishing. Alright, so moving on to shooting with this build, let me tell you guys, here is the main thing to be able to get this build name. Mid-range shot has to be at least an 80 in order for you to be able to get this build name. If you don't go 80, it's going to call you the boring old name, two-way inside out score. So mid-range has to be at least an 80, but I'm going 81. It does unlock another badge point, plus you do unlock Hall of Fame Mini Magician. I want to tell you guys, if you don't really care about Hall of Fame Mini Magician and you're fine sacrificing one badge point, then just go 80. That's the bare minimum. You can't go anything below that. I'm going 81 to extra badge point and Hall of Fame Mini Magician. And like I said, we did go to 7'1" wingspan for the 89 3-ball, which does unlock gold agent 3s, as you guys see, and gold blinders and Hall of Fame corner specialist. So make sure you guys do that. That's going to be pretty nice. And the free throw, we are bumping this all the way up to a 72, so make sure you guys do that. Alright, moving on to playmaking with this build, man. Pass accuracy is going all the way up to a 75 for the LeBron James pass style. As you guys know, this is definitely the bare minimum you ever would want to do on a guard, so go 75. Ball handle, we're maxing this out to an 87. For gold clamp breaker, as you guys see, gold quick first step, silver handles for days, and gold unpluckable. Speed of ball, just a 75 for the Michael Jordan dribble style. You don't need anything higher than that. Alright, moving on to defense with this build. It is a two-way build, so it is going to have pretty good defense. Interior defense is going all the way up to a 76 for the extra badge point, as you guys see. Prim D. Now, to be able to get this two-way name, two-way 3-level score name, your Prim D has to be at least an 87 for the Hall of Fame Menace. I'm going 88 though for the extra badge point. I was to tell you guys, if you want to just be called a 3-level score without the two-way, then you could just go 86 Prim D for the silver clamps and the gold challenger. But personally, I like the two-way 3-level score name better, so I'm going 88 for the extra badge point. And steel, as you guys see, it maxes out at 83, but you don't get anything for that, so we're just going 78. That is where you unlock silver interceptor. Unfortunately, you can't get silver glove with this wingspan. And like I said, we did go 7'1" wingspan because I did want to get silver anchor, 87 block. If you go for gold limos range, a 6'10" wingspan, you cannot get this. That is really nice about the 7'1" wingspan. I'm going 88 block though for the Hall of Fame chase down. If you don't care about that, you could just go 87 and stop there. I'm going 88 though. And the defensive board will bump us all the way up to a 70 for the bronze rebound chaser. And moving on to physical, 76 speed, max out the acceleration, 75 vertical for those pro driving contact dunks, and the rest of these attributes are going on to stamina. You are going to be having a 90 stamina with this build. As you guys know, that's pretty much all you need in this game. And as you guys can see, man, this is the build right here. 17 finishing, 24 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 20 defensive. This is a pretty well-rounded 6'9" demigod, as you guys see. Like I said, make sure you at least have this mid-range to at least an 80, so you get the build name. Like I said, if you're fine with the 85 3-ball for silver limos range, or if you want the 92 3-ball for gold limos range, you can. But like I said, the deciding factor, mid-range has to be at least an 80. If it's not at least an 80, it's going to call you the boring old name inside out score. So make sure you guys do copy the build down just like this. Alright, moving on to takeovers with this build. Shot creator, sharpshooter, rim protector, and I would assume rim protector. Yep, rim protector, as you guys see. Now you do have silver limitless range. I'm going to recommend throwing a limitless range takeover. It's going to be really nice. You do have an 89 3-ball. You can pull from half court with one limitless range takeover, since you already do have silver. I'm going to go one. If you want to double it up, you definitely could. Or if you want to go shot creator, break some ankles, pull up precision. I think personally, let's see, it's either between lockdown or rim protector. I'm gonna go lockdown, perimeter badge drop, and extreme clamps are the best ones. I'm gonna go extreme clamps. If you want to go rim take like step blocks, you definitely could. This is just what I'm gonna roll with personally. And as you guys can see, man, this build is similar to OG Anunoby, Eddie Jones, and Paul George. Like I said, this build is called a two-way 3-level score. Like I said, if he did go 86 Prim D, it'll just call you a 3-level score. I like the two-way names, so we went 88 Prim D for this build name right here. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys my personal recommendations for the badges. Let's get this to 99 overall real quick. Okay, so finishing badges, 17 finishing badges. You definitely want silver fearless. I'm going to get gold limos takeoff. And just so we can access those tier 3s, bronze slithery. Alright, moving on to tier 3s, you definitely want silver posterizer. I'm going to core that. You definitely want fast twitch. And then we have one badge left for silver slithery finisher. That right there is perfect. You don't really need to add anything else. You don't really need rise up. Don't really need anything else. Like I said, this is perfect. This is what I would do for finishing. All right, moving on to shooting with this build. We do have gold agent 3s with the 89 3-ball. Definitely want to take advantage of that. And I'm gonna get gold green machine just so we can access those tier 3s. Now blinders we do get on gold. Limitless range is always silver, so I'm gonna core gold blinders. I'm gonna get silver limitless range. If you want catch and shoot, you can definitely throw it on. I don't think you really need that because you do already have a pretty high 3-ball. We're gonna move down to tier 1s and tier 2s. I'm gonna get gold amped. And just since we went 81 mid-range, I think I'm gonna take advantage of that and go Hall of Fame mini magician and then bronze volume. If you don't really care about mini magician, then you can just like reverse it, bronze midi and then Hall of Fame volume. Like I said, I think since we went 81 mid-range, I'm gonna take advantage of it. You can start implementing that into your game if you shoot like off the dribble fades, like post fadeaways, post hop shots and stuff like that. If you want to implement some of that into your game, you definitely could. You have a high mid-range, plus you do have Hall of Fame mini magician. I figure might as well. We do have an 81 mid-range for it, so that's what I'm gonna roll with for shooting. All right, moving on to playmaking with this build. 20 playmaking badges. You definitely want bronze bailout. I'm gonna get gold quick first step. That's 8 badges. And just so we can access those tier 3s, I think I'm gonna get, let's see, I'm just gonna get dimer. You can throw on something else if you want. All right, moving on to tier 3s with this build. You definitely want to core golden pluckable. I'm gonna get silver handles for days. And I think so you do have 4 badges left. As you guys see, I highly recommend you run gold clamp breaker. That's the whole point of going to 87 ball handle. Add 3 of your extra badges so you can get this gold clamp breaker and you will be set. 3 extra badges onto playmaking for gold clamp breaker. Since we don't have that right now, I'm just gonna run silver needle threader. But like I said, 3 extra badges on the playmaking for gold clamp breaker, and that's all you need right there. If not, I'd probably run something like this. All right, moving on to defense with this build, man. 20 defensive badges. You definitely want silver clamps, and we went 88 block for the Hall of Fame chase down, so you definitely want to utilize that. That's 10 badges right there. Now moving on to tier 3s, let's see, I'm a core silver anchor. I don't think you really need rebound chaser. If you want it, you can, but we have other badges we need to put on, so I'm gonna skip over that. You definitely want some gold challenger, and we have 5 badges left. I think I'm gonna get Hall of Fame workhorse and bronze glove. I was to tell you guys, if you do want some bronze interceptor or at least silver, you definitely could. I would probably add at least 3 extra badges so you can get it bronze. If you want to add 4 extra badges so you can get it silver, then you definitely could. If not, if you want to implement that, I'd probably do like silver workhorse, take off this glove, and then at least try to get bronze interceptor at the bare minimum if you want interceptor. If you're fine sacrificing it, like I said, Hall of Fame workhorse and bronze glove. If you do want it though, bare minimum, add 3 extra badges. If you can add 4, that's great for the silver. If not, this is what I would roll with personally. But that's pretty much the end of the video, man. That is the best 2-way 3-level score build in NBA 2K23. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below, man. If you guys have any other rare builds you guys would like me to make, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will shout you out right when the video starts. I really do appreciate the support recently, man. Make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications, share with a friend, and I'm out.